Hey guys, how's it going? Kulprit here, and tonight I wanted to bring you a little bit of a different video. I wrapped up my Blackwatch Chronicles series, as you all know, or at least most of you guys know if you're watching this video. So I wanted to take a video and talk to you guys as a wrap-up kind of show, and get feedback, kind of talk to you guys directly, so I figured the webcam would be a good way to do that. I apologize for the glare issues. I'm trying to figure this all out. It's the glasses. I haven't renewed any contact lenses, so I haven't had any, so I've been forced to wear my glasses all the time. It's been driving me nuts, quite honestly. I've been trying to use the webcam more. The plan was to use it more, that's for sure. Truth is, straight up, it's been so hot here lately, guys. It's like sometimes when I game in here, it's like 90 degrees, and I have one fan directly above. I don't have AC in here, and I have to turn the fan off to get good audio quality. So, as some of you guys that watch the Nerd Talk podcast that I'm on every Friday night, you see I start sweating. I'll be toweling myself. It's a nightmare. So, you will see me more on the webcam. It just hasn't worked out quite yet, but as it cools off, you'll definitely see it. I mean, I like using it. I feel like it personalizes things a little bit between us, so I like to use it as more of a tool. So let's get to the topic at hand. I'm already going on tangents. Just talk about the footage that you're watching behind the webcam. It's just some footage of me playing DayZ recently. I just want to have some topic appropriate stuff. Basically, these are after I signed off with the finale and I died. This is me just kind of re-rolling new characters. I had a buddy of mine over Diggs13. He was playing a little too, so I just some random recordings just so you guys had something to look at other than my ugly mug. So like I said, I want to use the webcam just because I'm talking directly to you guys this video. I'm not talking about anything. I'm talking to you, so I wanted to have this kind of one-on-one sort of feel. First and foremost, I wanted to thank you all so much for the great reception to that series. I was incredibly nervous about that. I won't lie now. It was kind of, as most of you guys have been around for a while, my first foray into kind of like a storyline kind of thing. I didn't go crazy. I tried to just dip my toes in a little bit. It was a big change from what I'm used to. I've done maybe 140 videos on YouTube now, and at the time, 99% of them were Battlefield 3. Now I've done probably like 15 DayZ videos, so 140 videos, 125 were Battlefield 3, and they were more tips, tactics, how-tos, helping myself, helping you guys get better. You guys all know that, you know the drill. It was me kind of talking about tactics and talking about topics directly. So the whole live com let's play thing was quite a challenge to me. And like I said, trying to roleplay a little bit, enough so that there was a story. So the idea was that if I ever got to a point where I wasn't like, what do you do next? You know, it's a big sandbox game. The only goal is to survive, but you know, to do a successful series, you have to have some kind of entertaining goals. So I had some kind of context to think, all right, well, what would he do? And I talked to you guys about that in the series, saying, well, you know, the idea is to get home. I'm not going to linger too much and go on too many excursions, even though I did a couple. But I think it worked out very nicely, and a lot of your feedback was really great, and I couldn't be happier by how well it was received, guys. I had a lot of fun doing it. DayZ is an incredible game. It's a very unique experience. I feel bad for those of you that can't experience it, but it is coming out as a standalone game. I'm told before Christmas. That should help some of you guys that are stuck on consoles. I guess there's no real light at the end of the tunnel for you guys, but for some of you guys that with lower base PCs, because unfortunately Arma 2 is a beast, and I have a high end PC, and it doesn't struggle. I mean, it runs it fine, but I should get a lot more performance than I do. So. Hopefully a standalone version would lower the threshold for people to get in and play it, enjoy it. But it's a truly unique experience, incredibly immersive, and I wanted to experience that. I wanted to do it solo, first person, and I wanted to share that with you guys, and I think you all enjoyed it from what you've told me. And it was fun to just expand my normal video style, like I mentioned. I stepped out of the box a little bit. Hopefully it rounds out my skill set so that other videos coming in the future, regardless of what game, I'll have more tools at my disposal, more skills, and I think I succeeded in that anyway. Because of the popularity and interest via Twitter comments, I mean my views are up, my subscribers are up. They were trending down. Obviously as Battlefield 3 interest waned, went to DayZ and it's popped up again. I'm very encouraged by that. I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do another story-based kind of series, let's play kind of thing. So basically what I'm doing right now is, for those of you, I'm 4.5 minutes in, and this is the main point of this video, is I want to hear your ideas. What do you guys want to see me do? Come up with some concepts for a story, what kind of goals, and rather open-ended. I don't want to be too tightly wound. The bottom line is going to be survive again. I'm going to start on the shores, move in, survive, with some kind of overlying goals. I have one idea in concept that I like that I may do either in addition to an idea you come up with, or I'll let you guys know after you guys have submitted some ideas, and we'll maybe elaborate, a little more on that. What I'll be doing is I'm going to buy a second account, just buy another copy of Combined Operations or whatever. This way, that will be my Let's Play character. I will not touch him without hitting the record button. I'll keep my current account that I'm using now. That'll be for squad play and things like that, where I meet up with the guys and we play and we fight, basically, PvP, that, because I'm dying to get into that, sink my teeth into that. And basically, the squad gameplay where I link up with people, that's going to be heavily edited, and it's only going to show you the chunks of action. So some of you guys, DayZ is very slow. It can be. It absolutely can be. But if you're playing, there's so much stress and heightened risk that it goes by relatively quickly. But watching on YouTube, I can understand it might not translate. That's going to be heavy edited. I'm just going to show you the real action, the beef, But the Let's Play is going to be similar to how this last series was. It's going to be, I'm going to record every minute I play. I am going to take some liberty with editing. I'm going to edit out the boring parts for the most part, or at least things that don't have anything to do with the overall story arc of that particular episode. I'm going to try to, keep it as short as I can for you guys, the digestible parts. But a lot of you guys actually said you like the 20-25 minute length videos, which I was surprised by that. But it gives me more to do, more room to work, I guess you could say. This will enable me to, get some fun, exciting squad play when people are around and they're available, and I can jump in a squad and go. I'm going to try to team up with Oshi 7, for those of you guys that know him, Sakri, all those guys, if I can, and record that. I think that would be amazing. But yeah, at the same time, if nobody's around, I have my solo Let's Play, and I can just pop in that, and I can record that at my leisure, at my funky times, even if it's only for a half an hour. And that's a problem with me right now. My schedule is just so crazy. It's so hard to schedule anything. So that will give me, I can be productive with that time and still get you some episodes in that series. So that's my idea right now. And those of you watching, Battlefield 3 is also in the mix. I'm just keeping this video topical to DayZ videos right now. I will be doing a channel update probably end of the week sometime, just talking about overall the whole plan for the channel going forward. So I also had a third idea for DayZ. This won't be so much of a regular series, but I'm going to do what I'm calling right now After Action Reviews, somewhat of a military term. I'm going to just take some really cool gunfights I had, like I'm going to take the finale gunfight, and I'm going to break it down. And this is, you guys all know I'm a tactics head. I like talking strategy, tactics, things like that. I'm going to break it down. For that finale, I actually have Ertzi's point of view, who was in the firefight with me. I have my point of view. Nova, unfortunately, wasn't recording. It would have been cool to have his, but he was pretty much right behind me, so I think it would have been redundant. And I'm going to just kind of analyze from one of the annals what we did right, what we did wrong, what we could have done better, and hopefully I can learn from it. And then you guys, if you're playing DayZ, you can learn from it. If you're not playing DayZ, you can just enjoy the tactical analysis, because that's why a lot of you guys were here for Battlefield 3 to begin with. That's going to be kind of like when I feel like I have good footage for that, I'm going to do that. But I'm going to kick it off with that grand finale, because I need to learn. I need to figure some things out in DayZ. I am not as good at it as I had hoped. I got very flustered, turtled up a large part, did a lot of misclicks. But man, guys, you should have seen the adrenaline. I was shaking afterwards, I'm not gonna lie. And that's crazy, but it's really cool, to have that adrenaline rush and that rush. And it's really just because you lose everything if you die. You're done. And it's amazing. So I'm loving that part, loving that experience. And I'm dying to get more. I'm like an adrenaline junkie now. So those are some concepts I have I'm working on. I'd really love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Please post them down below. I do have one more favor to ask you guys. I noticed a lot of new faces out there, and a lot of the regular guys I knew through the Battlefield videos. Like I said, my subs are up, my views I'm getting a lot of new views, new subs and things. I'm noticing a lot of new faces commenting, and that's wonderful. I welcome you all here. Thank you for coming. Please don't go anywhere. I'm glad you're liking the DayZ content, and I'm going to be bringing a lot more. Trust me. But if you could just take 1 minute and post in the comments and let me know how you found my channel. Reason being, if someone's shouting me out, and I have a feeling maybe Oshi 7 and those guys maybe a little bit, but if you are shouting me out, I'd love to give those guys a thanks. I'd love to tell them thank you very much, and recognize that. Or if it's some other way, I did try a couple different methods of advertisement with these series, so I just want to see what's working, so that I can do more of it, and I can do stuff that isn't working, and I can use that time more efficiently. You guys all know I'm all about using my time efficiently because I'm just not getting enough of it lately. So yeah, if you could take a minute and just doing that, just say boom, you know, so and so tweeted you out. I followed the link, liked it, stayed. That's cool. I'm just curious, basically. But otherwise, guys, that's a quick little update of what's coming. A lot of you guys, you know, at the end of the fun hour, are like, no, we want more footage. It's too bad it's over. It's coming, man. It's coming. That story kind of arced and it lived its life, and I didn't want to force it, and I just felt like starting another character in the same story. It wouldn't have matched. It wouldn't have worked right. So we'll just start another story. And I'm working on some names and things. If you got suggestions, let's hear them. And otherwise, I'm having a hell of a good time with DayZ. I can't say enough about the game. I mean, hey, listen, it's an alpha. It's buggy as all hell. It can be incredibly frustrating. But it is getting better. We're seeing some more programs for finding servers and things. But I'm digressing again. And it's an 11-minute video of me just giving a 2-minute message. It's standard for me, actually. So anyway, thanks a lot, guys. I'm going to sign off now. Look for plenty more coming, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.